Here we go.
Okay.
Boomerangs are back.
We've got some work to do here, folks. Let's get down to business. So this is a big announcement. The Boomerang program is back. Now, all of our veterans know exactly what I'm talking about, that the Boomerang program is back. You guys remember when we started and you had to maintain your Boomerang inventory. And then in 2021, we had to switch platforms and we had to do it in a quick kind of emergency fashion. So we turned it off for a little while, but guess what? It is back. So for the sake of all of our new people and our veterans, let's talk about Boomerang program and how it works in today's Ibüümerang. You guys ready? Let's go to the next slide. All right, the Boomerang program. It is a boomerang is the opportunity to get a customer. Okay, we have to use boomerangs to get customers, and each time a boomerang is used, which means we've successfully acquired a customer, there's going to be a donation to the BÜÜM Foundation, which provides nutrition to servings of nutrition to children, underprivileged children all over the world. And actually, the BÜÜM Foundation is expanding. Did you know this, Mark? The BÜÜM Foundation is also helping to keep children from being trafficked.
Wow, that's cool. That is really good. Excellent.
Yep, absolutely. So, and ambassadors, you get boomerangs when you buy different things within the Ibüümerang ecosystem. All right. So, by the way, if you want to see what it looks like when the BÜÜM Foundation takes care of the children, there you see our lovely BÜÜM Foundation leader. I don't know what her official title is, but that is Anna Yurichev there with the children, some of the children that have received nutrition by virtue of the the BÜÜM Foundation.
Yeah. Anna just loves this program. She promotes the BÜÜM Foundation every chance she gets. As a matter of fact, I think it was her that recommended that we do the BÜÜM Foundation Invitational Golf Tournament here in Cancun.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's the deal, folks. So when you're getting customers, you're not just making money for yourself, you're also taking care of the children. All right. So let's keep this going. How does it work? Well, here's how it works. You use your links or your QR codes, also known as, I got it.
Freedom code.
Freedom codes. That's right.
I was on mute.
That, right? So your QR codes, your dedicated, and by the way, did you see the pictures in the chat of Lacey Tabosa, and I think it was her children?
Yes.
Their freedom codes on their t-shirts.
Yes.
On the plane.
And she was asking, how many customers can we get?
Yes, yes, right. So that's so exciting. And you have dedicated links so you can put them out there everywhere. You don't have to keep changing. In Boomerang 1.0, you had to actually generate a code off of your dashboard. And the code was only good for one person. And then if they didn't use it, they had to come back. You had to set how long it would take for the boomerang to come back to you, right? And then you could do group codes too, but then they would have a finite number of uses. Now you have the link, which has an infinite number of uses. You put the link out there and somebody could see it next week, next month, next year and use it, right?
Yeah. You can put these anywhere.
Anywhere.
Literally anywhere.
Yeah. And I haven't seen anybody tattoo theirs.
Nope. Yeah.
I'm putting that out there because I'm dying to see somebody, right? Yeah. So here's what happens. Now in the beginning, the boomerang was used when you sent it. Now it's used when the customer completes the transaction, right? Whatever that transaction is, that's when the boomerang is deducted from your inventory. So let's see what those look like if we go to the next one. What those transactions look like. Now, an iGo customer, your boomerang is going to be used when they sign up, when they register. Okay, that's the transaction. Bill Genius, same thing. When they register, that's going to be the transaction. With Zent's customers, your boomerang will get used when they make a purchase. So if they go there and they just kind of tool around, but they don't buy anything, your boomerang doesn't get used. Okay. Same thing with Elevate. Elevate, when they make a purchase, that's when your boomerang gets used. Again, if they just kind of scroll through the page and look at everything and they don't actually sign up for Elevate, that does not use your boomerang. Okay. So now you know how your boomerangs are going to use. And can you go back for a quick second? I just realized I didn't talk about what the dashboard looks like there.
Right.
But look at that. You see, so you got this new piece now underneath the link and the code, you have your inventory section, and it shows you how many boomerangs you have. Okay. And then it has a link underneath it where you can click to purchase more boomerangs, right? So this person has 309. And you see this new section here, overage customers. We're going to talk about that in a second. All right, cool. Now let's go.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, I want you to talk about this because remember in the beginning, there were other companies that had the same travel platform as us, and they would let people just have unlimited boomerangs per se to go out and get customers. When we started, we were like, no, we're not going to give people unlimited boomerangs. If you do a first class pack, we're going to give you 50. If you do a business class, you get 25. If you do a coach, you get 10. And if you only come in as standby, you get 5, the ability to get 5 customers. Why do we do that?
Yep. Scarcity creates value. So this is a psychology. It's psychology. It's all about psychology. And, scarcity creates value. And if there's no scarcity, there's no value associated with anything that you choose to do. So scarcity is there. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you remember the result? So here's the thing. All these other companies use the same travel platform, and they didn't limit people's ability to get customers.
Yep.
We limited people's ability to get customers. And Mark, remember what happened? How many customers did we end up getting in the first year and a half?
1 million.
We got 1 million.
Yep. And so, but the other companies, it was just, there was no value associated with the boomerang, and their customer count didn't increase at all. It increased incrementally.
We got so many customers, Mark. Remember the CEO of that company at the time literally jumped on a plane mid-afternoon and flew out here to come to Holton's house and sit down with us and say, what are you guys doing?
That's it.
Because not only were we getting customers at an incredible rate, our customers were actually using iGo like crazy. Like there were literally, remember we used to look at the numbers, 2 categories of people that used iGo the most: customers and first class ambassadors.
That's it.
That's who was doing it. And they were looking like crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Standby, business class, and coach class, very little usage. Yeah.
It was strange. It was strange. But what was really crazy was our ambassadors really took the boomerang seriously. They always managed their boomerang inventory. They made sure they had boomerangs. And now we're bringing that back. Now, I will say this, it was kind of an accidental experiment. Because remember when we changed platforms, we didn't turn that on because we had to take care of more priority items first.
Right.
And I will say this, customer acquisition has not been at the same rate during this period of time that everybody has had access to unlimited boomerang. So proven true. So we're going to be back to scarcity, everybody. And here we go. Let's go to the next one. Now, is it worth it to buy boomerangs and make sure you have them so that you can get customers? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. With HE double hockey sticks in front of that. Okay. So when you take a look at this week, this past Monday, when we paid out weekly commissions, these are the top 5 retail bonus commissions. Okay. These are people who went out and got customers, and this is what they earned on this past Monday. The number one person, and we use their initials. Some of you may know who these people are. To protect the innocent, we didn't want to put their business in the street. But $408 just last week. And I can tell you right now, that person over the last 8 weeks has literally earned thousands of dollars from customers, right? Absolutely. $308.30, the second person. $278.26, $266, $256. All of these people have earned thousands of dollars. I see you on the chat there, FK. I see you in the Facebook chat. Absolutely. Right. So that is so should you get customers in this program? Absolutely, because it absolutely pays in so many different ways.
Okay. Hey, so let's go back. So Sarah missed the part about QR code in the BÜÜM Foundation. How does it work?
How does it work, Sarah? Every time you get it, every time you get an actual customer. So boomerangs are used when a customer actually completes the transaction. We covered that already. And every time that happens, Ibüümerang is making a donation to the BÜÜM Foundation.
That's it.
That's how that's working. Okay. All right, cool. Let's go forward to buying boomerangs. So how do you buy boomerangs? Well, in addition to your initial inventory of boomerangs, you can buy boomerangs anytime you want to. Okay. They are in the shop in your back office. A couple of them need icons. We're fixing that, but they're in the back office right now. You can buy a 25 pack for $25. By the way, what does that mean? $1 a piece, right? 250 pack for $250. And we have a new product, the unlimited boomerangs, right? So you can buy unlimited boomerangs for 1 month for $50. And what that simply means is that as you get customers, your inventory of boomerangs will not deplete. Okay. So there you go. And that, but it's only good for a month. Now, any of these can be added to your auto ship so that it just happens every single month. You now have basically a boomerang subscription, and that's how you can make sure that you don't run out of boomerang. I'm telling you, folks are loving this in the chat right now.
So T. Gray, let me ask a question.
Yes, sir.
If I get that unlimited boomerang pack at $50,
yes, sir.
How many boomerangs can I send? Can I send 500 if I get 500 customers? Is that okay?
Yes.
If I get 1,000, is that okay?
Yes.
If I get 1,000 customers that month, it's only $50.
Yes, sir. You like that, huh? They love this. Dr. Latrice says she's adding it to her auto ship. Fire Your Boss says, boom, baby. Dorina says, that's fantastic. Yes. Absolutely.
Says as many as you want.
Mine. David Romero says, whoosh, mine just blew out the window. All right. So let's go forward. Let's keep it popping.
Cool.
And what happens if you run out of boomerangs? All right, let's have a talk, people. All right, let's have a talk. I don't know if you realize this, but with a dedicated link and a dedicated freedom code, it means that there's nothing stopping someone who sees it from using it. And somebody might use it and you don't have any boomerangs. So it also means that for this many unscrupulous people, that they might try to play the game of seeing how many customers can I get, and then maybe whatever, right? Without having boomerangs. So here's what we're going to do. If you don't have a boomerang, if your inventory is at 0, and a customer is now trying to sign up using your link or your QR code, what we're going to do is we're never going to make a customer feel pain. So we're going to let the customer sign up anyway. Okay. But we're not going to give you the customer. We're going to hold that customer in the corporate customer holding tank. And we're going to send you a notice that says, hey, you did good. You got a customer, but you didn't have any more boomerangs. If you want to keep this customer and potentially have earnings like the folks that we just showed you, you have 15 days to reclaim the customer by purchasing overage boomerangs. Okay? purchasing overage boomerangs. Now, overage boomerangs cost 5 times as much. They're $5 a piece. If you buy them in advance, they're $1. If you buy them after the fact, they're $5. Why? Because we want to discourage you from waiting to the end, right? So make sure you don't run out of boomerangs and make sure you pay attention. Now, people are asking this, do you QV? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You buy it. If you buy, for example, the unlimited boomerang pack, you get 50 QV and you get 30 CV. If you buy the 25 pack, you get 25 QV. If you buy the 250 pack, you get 250 QV. All right. So there you go. So that's how that's going to work. So remember now that little section that said overage customers, it'll also be on your dashboard how many customers you have that you acquired without boomerangs. And that could cost you money, right? FK, would you, I mean, imagine those customers that you earned hundreds of dollars on this past Monday. Imagine if those customers were in the holding tank and you didn't get paid. Oh, that's not cool, right? Okay, so there you go. Do boomerangs expire? No, they don't. The ones that you buy, they're in your inventory, but do remember that the unlimited boomerang pack only gives you unlimited boomerangs for a month. At the end of the month, it does expire. All right, so that's right, FK. I see you say no. Now, boomerang amounts. When you buy stuff, how many boomerangs do you get? Well, enrollments. If you enroll at standby, you get 5 boomerangs. Coach class, you get 10. That includes the standby. So it's not 10 plus 5 is 15. It's 5 plus 5 equals 10. 10 total. All right. Business class, 25. Again, including the 5 from standby. First class, 50. Again, including the 5 from standby. Okay. Now, and if you upgrade, it gives you the difference. So let's suppose you come in at standby, you're going to get 5. And then a month later, you upgrade to first class. You're going to get 45 more. You guys got that?
Yeah.
All right. What if you come in at business class and you upgrade to first class? How many are you going to get? 25, right? 50 minus 25 is you're going to get 25 more. Okay, good. You guys are with me in the Zoom. Okay, perfect. All right. Now, all of these subscriptions are going to give you 10. Whenever you run a successful subscription, you get 10. Okay. Go, Elevate, Accelerate, you're going to get 10, except one. And that is the $49 coach travel subscription. That one will give you 5. Okay. So every time you write, every time, you hear me guys? Every time your subscriptions run, you get boomerangs. So what do you want to do? Make sure your subscriptions run. You get more boomerangs. Okay. How do I know I've run out of boomerangs? That boomerang count on your dashboard will say 0. Then you have no more. Okay. All right. Now, next up, we've got balances, because everybody's asking, am I starting from 0? No, well, most people are not starting from 0. Some of you are. Okay. If you are what we call a legacy ambassador, meaning you were in the system prior to the switchover and you had boomerangs from Boomerang 1.0, many of which you paid for cash money, your previous boomerang balance has been restored. You can see it on your dashboard. Okay. You can see it on your dashboard. If you joined between Peg, did you see yours? Are yours there, Peg? Peg, you see yours? Okay, good. Peg says she's got hers. Vivian says she sees hers. Okay, perfect. Dre Paul, you got your answer. Joe Peach, yes. Yeah, QV, PQV is PQV. My brother Romero, he's got his. James Brandt, everybody sees theirs. Good, perfect. So if you were in before that, you had boomerangs in your inventory, yes, you got them. All right, Jeffrey Diamond, he sees that he has 340. Perfect. Okay. Now, if you joined after that, July 2021 to March 2022, during this time, you have enjoyed the gift of unlimited boomerangs. So you've been enjoying unlimited boomerangs. Now, if you want more, you got to go buy some, right? And you'll start earning boomerangs from your current subscription. If your subscription already ran for this month prior, during the first 6 days of the month, let's say, and you didn't get any boomerangs, that's on us. Contact support. They will give you the boomerangs that you're missing. Okay. Now, for the people who joined the business last month, they didn't really have a chance to, they're just trying to sort themselves out. And so what we did, if you joined the business last month through May 6th, the day that we flipped the switch on this, we put 25 boomerangs in your account to start you off. Okay. So everybody is cool. All right. All right. So there you go. Those are your boomerang balances. If you have a question about that, just contact us. We'll let you know. So Mark, boomerangs are back, baby.
Boomerangs are back.